Greetings, apprentices. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Arlin, and welcome to my summer reading vlog. It's really weird because there's currently a thunderstorm right now. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but aside from today, the rest of the week is supposed to be like 100 degrees sunny, and I'm just so excited to like go to the pool and read outside, and it's just gonna be so much fun. As you guys saw from the intro, I have been reading What Went Wrong Last Summer by Ali Marie. And that was actually a week ago when I was reading this, and I haven't read it in like at least 5 days. I'm literally almost done with the book. Ali Marie is a YouTuber. She makes book videos, writing videos, and I've seen so many of her videos that I thought I would give one of her books a shot, especially since this is set in the summer. And so far my thoughts are that it's pretty good. As long as you keep in mind that this was written by a very young teenager, then I think you'll enjoy more. There definitely are a lot of typos, but it's really impressive how Ali was able to write this and publish this when she was so young. So that's just awesome. Kudos to her. I don't really know where this is going to end because there's not that much left, and I feel like there's like nothing has been really explained yet. I will say that I really liked the first little chapter here and how it ended with like the crime scene thing. I think I'm gonna finish this today, and then I'll update you guys later, either today or tomorrow. And by tomorrow it should be sunny, and then we'll go on to the next book that I'll be reading in this vlog, which is the first book in the Pinderwick series. So I'm gonna finish this book, and then I'll let you guys know my overall thoughts. I literally thought I was about to go on a walk. Like, okay guys, I'm currently on page 232. I'm really curious to see how this ends and who ends up being the culprit. Yeah, I'm actually excited, guys, to see what happens. I just finished What Went Wrong Last Summer. It's so hard for me to say that for some reason. Like, what went wrong last summer. That was a charming novel. I liked this book. I know previously it might have sounded like I wasn't really liking it. I was enjoying it. It just wasn't something profound. So I'm gonna sleep on it, and tomorrow I'll decide what I'm gonna end up rating this book, because I really don't know right now. But I would say that you should check this book out because it's just a cute little book. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day. I finished this last night, as you guys saw. It was a simple short novel, and I did enjoy it. I especially liked the ending. This book overall just has a charm to it that I really liked, but on a technical note, it wasn't the best book, so I don't know what to rate it. Probably 3.75, but I would still recommend reading this if you want to read a book about a friend group in the summer with a mystery aspect, especially if you're on the younger side, but you can read this whenever, obviously. I would still say you should check this book out, especially if you like Ali Marie. Then it's always nice to support fellow authors. So yeah, that brings us to the next book I'll be reading, which is The Pinderwicks. I'm gonna start reading right now. It is so hot outside. Okay guys, so a little update here. I got about halfway through The Pinderwicks, and I'm really enjoying it so far. But before I continue reading, I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. Recently, I was sent a book from Lost Island Press, which is a publishing company that specializes in YA dystopian, sci-fi, and fantasy. So pretty much the best genres. Their founder, Meltor Franca, actually sent me one of her books, which is called Nightshade Academy. This is like the coolest cover I've ever seen. Also, you might have noticed this little crease right here, and that did not come like this. I accidentally sat on it, but it's fine because it gives my copy personality. Aside from the cover, let's talk about the actual book. I cannot describe to you guys how much I enjoyed this book. I ended up giving this a 5-star. I read it in less than 4 days. The plot is about 20 teenagers who get sent to an academy to become guardians, but only 5 of them can come out as guardians. So they gotta dwindle them down through filtrations, which is what they call them. This book was a YA, and it did not have that cringy vibe. It truly had a unique style. The characters were written so well. They had depth to them, especially the main character, Yashi Kanya, who is probably one of my favorite main characters of all time. Love him so much. He felt real. He had depth. He had lots of internal conflict. I pretty much love all the characters. They each had their own really interesting dynamics with each other. There's another character named Pinto, who is so cute. If I knew him in real life, I would probably nickname him Pinto, bean, because tell me that's not cute. We need to take a moment to appreciate the characters' names. There's Pinto, there's Yashi, there's Belle, there's Quax. There's Quax, okay, Quax. And at first I was like, that's an interesting name, but it grew on me so quickly, and just like Quax Avarium. I love the pacing. There was nothing in here that was boring. All of the unnecessary stuff was cut out, and then you're left with just a really good book. One thing that I also really loved about Mel's writing is how, when it comes to the descriptions and the scenery, it was very well written short pieces that allowed you to imagine where you were instead of just like a block of description. I literally love this book, okay? And like I said, it's a 5-star. If you're wondering if this book is clean or not, it is clean. There is minimal language and nothing too harsh, and the violence is nothing worse than the Hunger Games, so it's a clean book, and I absolutely adored it. Also, the formatting is so cool. I love how this book is formatted, but that's not even the most exciting part, guys. If you go to my description, you can get a free ebook right now of Nightshade Academy. I highly encourage you to go check this book out because I absolutely adore this, and if your reading taste is similar to mine, then you probably will too. So go read this book because I really need some people to talk to me about this book with, and we just need to grow the fandom. Thank you so much to Lost Island Press for sending me this book. I'm so grateful that you did, because I found the new 5-star, and I will definitely be picking up more books from your company. Okay, with all that said, I'm going to continue reading The Pinderwicks, and I'm really excited to see where this book goes. So let's go. Okay. Hello, guys. There, whoa, okay. Hello, guys. Filming in public here. But anyway, I'm at the pool and I'm currently reading The Pinderwicks. Lovely. Over halfway through now. Hold on. Okay. Hold this real quick. Just got all wet. I love summer, don't you? I feel like I would have liked it if I were like 5 years younger. Or maybe like 7 years younger, but it's good. Also, I'm thinking about doing a video with my sister Brooke where I basically read her favorite books. So comment down below if you guys want to see that. I can already tell I'm getting burnt. Ready? Watch this.
If I can be done without running.
Lord, I need you. Won't you put my heart together? I searched the world and my head hurts. I don't know the next call. So, it is now, I think, 2 days later since the last clip. My sunburnt has faded. It hurts so bad, and it's like still kind of there, but it's not. I don't know, but it feels a lot better. Shout out to my sister Brooke, who recorded all the clips of me in the pool, so shout out to her, she's awesome. It has been a couple of days, like I said. I finished The Pinderwicks last night. I pretty much had like half of the book left last night, but I was like, okay, we need to end this video so that I can post it on Friday. Once I started, it was hard to stop. Last time we spoke of this book, I remember saying that I would have liked it a lot more if I were like 7 years younger, and that's not entirely true. I think the only reason I said that was because it had been like 2 weeks since I had read it. I took a break from it to read Nightshade Academy, Love and Luck, which, by the way, I did read this, like I said, a few days ago, and I did not like it at all. I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 star. It looks so cute on my bookshelf. This is my little summer section, like 4 books. But yeah, so what are you gonna do? I have a lot of fantasy books. Anyway, The Pinderwicks. So like I said, I took like a 2-week break on this book, and so I was disconnected from the characters and the story, so I think that's why I said I it was okay, but I take that back because this book was so much fun. I feel like it's the definition of like a comfort book. There's low stakes, so you know, you're not anxious the entire time you're reading it, but there's also lots of adventure. The characters are so lovable and unique. I'm trying to think of who my favorite sister is. I love Batty. She's so cute. I would probably say Jane or Batty is my favorite as of right now, but we still have 4 books left in the series and I'm so excited to read them. My goal is to read at least the next 2 this summer because I know the 3rd book is set in summer again, so I'm super excited about that. I think it's hilarious because I know I recorded clips of me reading at the pool to make the video like more atmospheric, but I literally didn't read anything. I think that's kind of funny. I'm debating whether to give this a 4.5 or a 4.75. I don't know why, but for some reason when I finished it, I wasn't immediately like, oh, this is definitely a 5-star. Even though I loved the ending, the book for what it is and the niche that it's in is really good, and I can't think of any reason that I wouldn't give it a 5-star. I genuinely don't know why it's not a 5-star. It's just not quite there. So I think I'm gonna give this a 4.75. Love this book. I'm so happy I read it, and yeah, I ended up reading 3 books for this vlog. The Penderwicks, Nightshade Academy, which again, go to the link in my description and read the ebook. It is so good. What Went Wrong Last Summer, and then I also read Love and Luck, but like I said, I didn't record any of that. I also read A Study in Scarlet a few days ago, which was my first ever Sherlock Holmes book, but that's definitely not related to this summer reading vlog, so I'll talk about that in my monthly wrap up. Okay, with all that said, that's gonna wrap it up for this summer reading vlog. This was one of the most fun vlogs that I've ever filmed. We went to the pool. I pretended to read a book there. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what books you have been reading lately. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye!